Thank you so much once again for joining us here at Bigo Mix Farm. Today, as we want to show you how we can still advance our coffee plantations, I need to first talk about what coffee is in Uganda today. Coffee has exploded. Coffee value is high. Coffee costs are high. Even the seedlings have gone up. Even the beans have gone up. The cherries have gone up. Whatever you are buying for coffee has gone up. Reason being, coffee has exploded. It has caught fire. How? Before, the price of coffee cherries, which had already been dried, which were ready to be sold, to be added on value, we are costing around between 7,000 and around 8,000. If it would do bad loft, it would go around 5,000, 6,000. But as we speak today, that price has doubled and more than doubled. I've seen people in Masaka buying cars. Masaka is one of the regions in Uganda which grows coffee most. I've seen people buy cars. Reason being, they have get a lot of money from coffee. I've seen people taking care of their coffee more than ever, thinking about adding more fertilizers to them, thinking about mulching their coffee, thinking about adding value to the coffee, thinking about giving coffee all that it deserves, all that it needs to give good yields, because coffee this year, the value of coffee has really exploded on the world market. It brought a lot of money to Uganda. Approximately more than 6 trillion Ugandan shillings was achieved from coffee this last financial year. So coffee did really well this last financial year. So we are so proud of coffee as Ugandans. And now today I'm here again to show you how much we can put in our coffee and how we can do better with our coffee and improve the coffee that we have, in a sense of seeing that coffee really dominates our country. Coffee really awakens our well-being. Coffee improves our livelihood. I trust that whoever has sold coffee during this season, there is no way they can ever run away from coffee, because coffee is big and big is big. They reaped big money. I was one of the people who reaped some of the money. So let me show you around how we can go through improving our coffee seedlings as we try to improve them by adding more fertilizers. We are back after some time. If you remember this coffee plantation, this seedling we planted some time back, see the green it has. We did give it some fertilizers which were natural, and I want you to take a look at this one and the other different seedling we have right here. You see the green there is different from this green. Now look at this one. It did not get any special treatment, so look at how it has been faring. It has not been faring like the other one. So there is a very big difference between this seedling and the other seedling. So today what we are going to do, having seen that difference, we are going to make sure that we have a concrete application of fertilizers to all the seedlings. And in this sense, we are going to apply both. We are going to apply both the natural fertilizers and the artificial. So then we are going to add artificial fertilizers known as NPK. Tyson, these are not fertilizers, these are fertilizers. So today we want to show you the difference between applying fertilizers on coffee and not applying at all. So what we are going to do, we are going to add fertilizers which are both artificial and natural. The purpose of adding some artificial fertilizers, their rate of decomposition is very high and their rate of absorption is very high. So they can easily be absorbed. Thus the coffee seedling will run faster in terms of growth. Then the other long-time fertilizers we are adding are the natural ones. For them, they decompose slowly. They take a good time to decay. In that sense, also their absorption will take longer. So in this sense, let's try to show you how we are going to do this. Today I have with me some NPK fertilizers. At least you can put a size of two palms. Then after applying our NPK, we are going to also apply our natural fertilizers. Remember, the natural fertilizers, they play one role. The role I told you last time is, one, they will do the mulching. They will protect the plant from drying up, as it will have the long-term fertilizers, and at the same time it will also have water, hence it will not dry up. I came with my man today. He wants to show me that he also is willing to work so hard and be part of the system, which is very good. So encourage all your kids to be part of these farming systems. In one way or the other, they will join, and later on they will appreciate what you did teach them. So our natural aspects now can come through. So let the artificial fertilizers lead the way, then the natural ones can sit in the column I've dug. So now we are applying our natural fertilizers. Our intention is to put at least a wheel or half a wheel, and we need to change this or to add more every after 5 to 6 months. You add more natural fertilizers. See the advantage of using natural fertilizers. You can take a look at some of these rare species of the insects that can be in the ground, just because you're using natural aspects. Now remember, I said after putting the fertilizers, put some soil. Or maybe sand. You put some soil so that you cover. So remember to mix also our urine, remember you mix the urine in the ratios of 1 to 10. So if you do this at least if you're comfortable with the fertilizers, 4 months, every 4 months, and you do that, trust me, your coffee will explode. My man is also trying to cover up like Daddy is doing. So we have applied our fertilizers. We have to mulch.
What is the importance of mulching?
The mulching will protect the fertilizers we have watered down there from accessing direct sunlight, and thus they will remain moistened for a very long time. So even if it's not raining, it's a sunny season, the coffee plant will be fine, comfortably having well covered soils and enjoying the wetness of the covered parts, so it can feed from those ingredients we've put down there very well without being hindered by sunlight. So you put as much mulch as you have. Depending on how much mulch you have. So this area I've covered will always be moistened for the rest of the year. As long as the mulch is still there, this area we have mulched can never go dry. So our coffee seedling is going to be comfortable right there. So this can be applied to the whole plantation. Every seedling you have, you cover right where it is. Then you make sure these other interior parts, you remove the grasses that grow around. Then if you dig around other grasses, come and pile them right exactly on top of what we have just covered. With that, your coffee will definitely explode. It is accessing both artificial fertilizers, which will have a faster intake, making it accelerate very fast in terms of growth. Then secondly, we shall also have the natural fertilizers, which will come and beef up once the artificial fertilizers have got depleted. Then the natural ones can then take on the role, and they can proceed slowly by slowly, bit by bit. The animal will have fertilizer. The plant will have fertilizers year in, year out, month in, month out. But if you have enough fertilizers, remember to add on. You come and remove the mulch, dig the same place, put more fertilizers, add our urine, do the same, cover again, it will be fine. within a space of 1 year, we shall see how these coffee seedlings are going to be doing. Once again, I would like to thank you so much for supporting Big O Mixed Farm. For those of you who are interested, you can always reach our box for any comments, and then in case of any questions, also raise them, and then we can see how best we can help you with those answers. Thank you so much. I'm still Hamza. See you next time.